Welcome to the Haters Ball, home to the number one haters on the internet. Our parents are haters, their parents are haters, their parents are haters. You guys know the drill. We're here to give you all the hate of the week today. So we're going to start off today talking about, I think somebody who's been talked about a lot right now on the internet, The Game. The Game dropped this album, and he dissed Eminem. And, he's got some hate to share. And I think, since we are the number one haters, this is the Haters Ball, we should critique that hate that he's given. Is it fair hate? Is it reasonable hate? And we should talk about, he's getting a lot of hate. People call him a clout chaser and so on and so forth. There's some people defending him. So let's talk about it. And first off, I think he is clout chasing. Game is lame. I think he's trash. I don't think he's made good music in quite a while. And that album is way too long. Not good.
Yeah, I won't listen to it. There's no point. I don't care what he said. He ain't got nothing new to say. What can he tell me after all of these years? I don't know, man. I don't want to hear it. Is this whole album about Eminem?
No, this whole album is about
song.
biting. It's an album about biting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pick something is bit. Every flow is bit. Every concept. I guess some of them might be original, but most of the songs are, hey, let me get this guy who's good at this style, and I'm going to copy their style and make the song that's their style.
Not even that. Like sometimes it's straight up. Let me get the same sample of another popular song, another famous song. We're gonna sample that song. We're gonna remake that song. That DMX song they just remade. I mean, he has DMX on the hook singing the same hook. It's just let's just remake a song, and then people keep saying, because there's this thing that people keep saying that hip hop is built on sampling, and that is true, but hip hop is also it's not built on biting rappers each other styles, right? There's a difference between sampling a jazz record or some old other genres record and then remaking another rap song. Those are two different things. A remake and a sample are two different things.
Not even that, but you're not even supposed to know where the sample came from.
Exactly.
It's not supposed to be super obvious. You can't just bite the song and then say, here it is. I'm me. I made it better. Like, no, you didn't. And in this streaming era, you probably don't make no money off the damn song anyway because you got to pay clearance,
royalties and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like what's the show on Sirius where they play the sample and then they play the song and then you can't even it sounds completely different.
Oh, that's that. So Sunday Service.
Yeah.
Shout out to I'm pretty sure that was Vaughn.
Yeah, and I think that's just a great example of how rap, hip hop is built on sampling, but you usually for most songs you don't even know where the sample came from. That's what the whole digging in the crates, meme is about. It's like, you don't know where these records came from, but everyone knows where those Game records came from. We know the songs. They're famous hip hop songs that don't sound any different.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he don't make them better because he's not a better rapper.
Nope.
So
I don't understand it. I don't understand. And look, the thing is, he's getting a lot of talk and a lot of blogs and stuff are talking about him. Different websites got reviews on his album, things like that. But apparently, the sales looking straight in the toilet. So if you're making a play for clout and you ain't getting clout, that's an L and a half.
Yeah, big L. Big L. I mean, they said some people saying that it's going to be less than 20,000 first week sales. I mean,
it can't be that low. Not all them damn songs.
That's the projections. Yes, with all them songs, playing all the streaming games, the projections.
That's crazy.
I saw were less than 20,000.
Wait, man, let me look this shit up.
I think there are more people on the internet talking about the game than there are people listening to the game.
I don't want to listen to it. I listened to that shit one time. After my 2 hours, I wanted my time back, man. I'm mad at myself really for listening to it, but I felt like I needed to know what he was talking about, all these damn songs. People was hyping it up, like, the Game, he's so great. I'm like, when he was so great.
Right.
Wait, all right, come on, dog, come on. So Game definitely has a classic album.
What you talk about the documentary?
Yeah.
So that was half written by somebody else.
Oh man.
Written by somebody else. No, it's a fact. It's written by somebody else.
It's a fact. I never understood why this dude got so much love.
All
He's
the best songs on that album?
a 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre creation that they threw away. And then he's mad about it. I get it. I'd be mad about it too. But I don't know why people hold him in such high regard. I don't get it.
So that leads me to, the reason why I even listened to the album in the first place. According to Hip Hop is one of my favorite podcasts. And, if I really, we do this all together, but I really, want to talk about hip hop most of the time. And according to Hip Hop, I love their podcast. Great podcast. Shout out to them. But they hype up Game all the time. They talk about this dude like he's a top 25 rapper, like he's just one of the best rappers ever. And they keep pushing this narrative, this false dichotomy that if you saying Game is clout chasing, then you're an Eminem fan, or if you like the Game, you're what I mean, like they're making this. It's either Game versus M. It's not like you don't have. Both of them suck. Like, just because I'm hating on the Game does not mean I'm an Eminem fan. Both of them suck. I'm here to hate.
Yeah, I'm not here to love. Let's hate. And I don't like neither one of them. And we can talk about the diss track separately, if you want to talk about it. We talked about the album itself. It's less than mid, but we say mid because there's a ton of songs. So if out of 30 songs you like 10 of them, 10 is not a bad album if you like 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody dropped the album that was 10 songs that you liked all 10, that'd be a good album. But it's you say 10 out of 30. I don't know how you can say 15 out of 30. I think you're pushing it crazy, but okay, that's good. But if you listen to it, I ain't like it. So if we talk about the diss track on its own, the diss track is 10 minutes long, B. And the biggest thing to me about it is, who cares about Eminem in 2022?
Exactly. That's the thing. The reason why this clout chaser is failing is because no one cares about Eminem. And
no one cares about the Game.
And no one cares about the Game. If this was he's shooting at low hanging fruit. The whole internet is already talking about Eminem. Everyone says Eminem's washed. Nobody cares about Eminem, right?
Yeah, at all.
And so it's like you're shooting at somebody who no one cares about. So why would I want to go listen to your diss track? And then your diss track just sounds like an Eminem song. And I get it, that's the whole theme of it. But if I don't want to listen to Eminem, why do I want to listen to your diss track dissing somebody I don't listen to while sounding like the person I don't listen to?
And look, I get that. Like I said, it might be a play for the white people or somebody who likes Eminem, because he does have crazy sales still, and I don't understand how. But his albums have not been good in 10, 15 years. I don't know.
I say longer than
15 years, probably. 15.
I haven't been bumping. I haven't put on Eminem
years.
Beyond just checking to see what he's got going on in so long. Like, I can't think of the last time I had an Eminem song I liked. Probably was Fastlane with Royce.
Yeah.
Like, what am I trying to hear from him? So I don't understand why people would act like he's a target that would give you some kind of notoriety. Like, to me, this dude is a dead body. He is poking a dead body don't get you points to me. You got to be hot to get this. Pusha getting at Drake, somebody who people actually like. I don't understand that either. Drake sucks balls, but Push getting at him is an actual dub.
Right.
Not just who do y'all know anybody that's fucking with Eminem right now?
No. Not at least not his recent stuff. Like, I know people who still might, like his old stuff, but nobody. I mean, like you said, Bad Meets Evil, I think, is the last album that I could feel like has any replayable songs from Eminem. Any songs that I really want to, that I would, not skip when it came on my shuffle.
I just don't know who's bumping Eminem today. I've never heard it. I don't know who's messing with him. And look, when the dude came out, I was in 10th grade. No, yeah, 9th or 10th grade. So, yeah, okay, he was popping, and people said he was hot. People listened to it. Dr. Dre co-signed. When I was younger, I had teenage angst, and I thought all that kill your mama, or whatever shit was cool. But I'm a grown ass man, man. I ain't listen to that stupid shit no more.
That is one of the
At
issues
all.
I have with Eminem, and I think we're going to talk about it later. About people passing their prime, but I feel like he hasn't grown up. Like he hasn't grown up in his content, like some other rappers have, and I think that's one of the reasons why I don't want to listen to his newer stuff. He's still talking about, angsty stuff, and he's 40 years old. It's like, come on, man, you're supposed to outgrow that.
And he's had some of the worst songs of all time. I mean, he had that one song. What was that? Smack That All on the Floor. That song was terrible.
Terrible.
What was the one where he did the Eddie, not the Pee Wee Herman song? It was like, ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah. Now that stuff, you still talking about stuff that's way long ago though. Still, so like that's not even his current stuff. So, but yeah, I gotta.
I don't know. What about the doing doing doing?
Yeah.
All of those things you name it are still before 2010. That's
really?
so long
See?
ago.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? I remember he had that album with that where he bit that Beastie Boys cover, and I remember listening to it, and I remember being like, "Oh, okay, this is not the worst thing I ever heard," and then I never listened to that shit.
The recovery.
That's true.
I think.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, something about him being trash.
Bryson was talking about how his favorite song is that the doing 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 song.
Man,
I actually
I
don't
don't
know
listen to Eminem at all.
You capped, man.
Yeah, I didn't listen to his
Behind you in the
album.
wall.
I didn't listen to his album. I didn't listen to anything with that MGK beef. I remember that, but I don't really care, man.
Yeah, I don't care. Eminem lost just really quickly because I don't want to make this Eminem show because we don't care. Again, we don't care about Eminem. No pun intended. But he lost to MGK. He lost that battle. That was when he was so hot, or that was before he had, been, already dissed 100 times. I think he lost.
Wasn't that like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Nah,
Yeah.
that was like 8 years ago.
No,
Man,
that
let's
was
look it
like
up,
2
man.
years ago.
It don't matter when it was. It don't matter what it was. That was
I wouldn't
the
say-
last time I feel like it actually mattered that somebody dissed Eminem. He lost to Mariah Carey. Okay, that obsessed video.
4 years ago.
That's it. He was murdered right there. All right, that obsessed video. His fans don't want to talk about it, but it was over for him then.
He got destroyed by Mariah Carey.
He lost to Mariah
Carey.
Carey. And then now the game comes and does a diss. He's copying the same things, doing the play on stuff that Eminem's already done. That MGK did that already. Doing the let me steal his flow. Nick Cannon did that already. Like the game didn't bring anything new in this diss, and he's dissing somebody.
Not just that. He went and listened to like all his dude's songs and was quoting his songs back to him. I'm like, wait, I don't even know these quotes, but I listened to this thing online. Dude was like, oh yeah, that's a quote from this song. That's a quote from that song. I'm like, wait, hold on. This dude knows his whole catalog like a stand.
Exactly.
Of course he does.
Yeah. So I don't. It doesn't look game. So let's bring it back to the diss track. So I just think the diss track is not gonna have the impact that Game wants it to have because people don't care about Eminem, and the people who are making it. Anytime we criticize Game's clout chasing, saying that we're Eminem fans, also I think that's lame. I think that's just a lame and a stupid, illogical argument. We can be not fans of both of them. We can hate both of them.
We know it's a clout chase because this is what Game does. He clout chases. He's
All
always
the
doing
time.
stupid stuff. He admitted so many times that he said that stupid stuff is what's holding him back. He also listed Eminem in his top 5 or whatever the hell. So it's like, my dude, you just clout chasing. I get it. It's 2022. How you gonna sell records? It ain't easy. So you gotta get some buzz on your album, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, and then let's talk about just the whole album as a whole. I mean, this guy has he had 32 features or something like
He
that.
followed the Chris Brown type formula, where Chris Brown dropped all them damn songs to get his streams up.
But Chris Brown still did he have 30 features though? I'm talking about the features.
Oh well, Chris Brown be having a lot of features, but not that many.
He did. Yeah, not that many, but yeah. I don't know, man.
I mean, we could talk about
Gamers.
Chris Brown. I mean, but just the game, and I think he gets outshined on all the features too. That's the issue. Like, so I listen to the album, the song with A$AP Rocky. I feel like he's outshined. I mean, just so many of the songs he's outshined. Like I don't like the Twister comes on the song with Twister. Twister comes on and Twister is the highlight of the song. Game is never the highlight of his own music to me.
No, how could he be? His strength is I'm gonna get somebody and get them to produce a song. The beat's gonna be nice, and then I'm gonna get on there and be a mid rapper and get it on a track with another rapper who's gonna bar the shit out of the song, and then people gonna say, "Ooh, Game was nice on it." Game, come on, man. I just don't understand why people love this dude. I never will. The dude always been lame as hell to me. I don't really get the appeal.
Yeah. And so that leads me to another thing that I want to talk about. Because, I mean, in hip-hop, so many people say this. Oh, this guy, he may not be the best rapper, but he has a good ear for beats, and he makes good music. That's what people say about Game.
The fuck out of here.
And when are we going to, like, why is having an ear for beats, like, considered such a big talent? Number one, it's the producer who made the track. You just heard it and picked it. Like, that's not is that some kind of talent?
There has to be, because there's been, if there wasn't a talent, I mean, people talk about all the time, like, oh, I passed up on this song. I didn't know it would be a hit like that. Or I passed up on this song. That happens. I mean, old heads tell those stories all the time.
And that's if you made a hit on it. Now, that's one thing. If somebody else comes on that track that you passed up on and they made a hit out of it, then you say, wow, look, this rapper, I give props to that rapper for hearing it and then making a chorus, making something out of the record. But just
so many songs I think suck that people be like, oh, the beat is so hot. And I don't get it.
Yeah. It's not like Game got some super dope hook or some super dope rhymes. Nothing about the track is dope except for the beat.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't defending him. I don't know anything about that for him, but I do think that is a talent, being able to hear a song and getting the most out of it, for sure.
Wouldn't it be a bigger talent to actually be a good rapper?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a rapper, then yeah, of course, it would be better for you to be a better rapper.
They got so many rappers out here. Why would I be caping for a mid rapper? I don't get that either. People that's like going hard for Game. Why?
I don't agree with that, because I mean, your favorite rapper might be mid to somebody else,
but they're stupid.
So I mean, this is the thing. Like, so in hip hop, the way it used to be like, you know, the producers were like the highlight, right? Because the beats were the highlight, the producers the highlight. You have, you know, Eric B and Rakim. You have Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and the producer always came first. You know, it was always about the producer early, right? And so that's cool. If Game was in a group and we loved the beats and we were highlighting the producer, great. But that's not the case. People are hyping up Game when it's the producers that should be getting any shine that you think, you know.
Not just that, but those people you named, they're all better.
I mean,
so you got to be good. I don't, like I said, I don't know what Game's talent is besides managing to stay relevant.
Name dropping. That's his talent. Just name dropping. Clout chasing.
I don't know how he's still relevant.
He has a talent for clout chasing. The only reason everyone's talking about him now is because of this clout chasing. Otherwise, this album would have, you know, come and gone. It's still come and gone. No one's listened to the album, but his name's in the news.
I mean, because is that true? We want to see the numbers, man. I'm very interested to see these numbers after this. This is one of the biggest clout chases I've ever seen as a hip hop rollout. He's been hyping it up. But I mean, the album of the year. He said he did all this stuff. He said it's so great. He got Hit Boy as executive producer.
30 songs.
He got every single person you can name that's hot right now on the album. He got. I mean, I just can't think of another thing that you could do to try to make your album pop off. And if it's unsuccessful, then, I mean, honestly, you just got to give it up, man. Just go back to doing, well, I don't know if he ever did it, but he tried to go the other rapper route and make an album that you think is great. Stop all them antics, man. This shit is bullshit, man.
Yeah, but that's why he's relevant. I mean, even from the beginning, he's always been that rapper that name dropped and said crazy things that most people don't say. He's always been like that. So I guess that's why he stays relevant, because he says what's real, even though it's not real, but he just says outlandish things, I guess.
So the thing is, it's just, again, if it doesn't work, so I know it's just projections that I've seen, and that could be, you know, that could be whatever. It could be rumors. I don't know. I don't have the numbers. But if he really sold less than 20,000 first week's, you know, then if it's not successful, then there's no point in it.
He came out the same day as Meg Thee Stallion. You would think she probably did better.
Mm-hmm.
He came out the same day as your boy Rod Wave. Rod Wave probably did better. Rod Wave is super popular with these kids. So I don't see how that's gonna really work for you, man. I really don't get it, man. I just find it funny, man. Isn't he the same one who said you was one who's 38 and rapping and all this type of shit? I mean, this nigga is silly, man. I don't understand people that ride with this nigga, man.
At all.
But he doesn't do record sales. That's the thing. Like the last time he sold, no, I mean first week numbers. Last album, 1992, did 25,000 first week. Oh, actually, Born to Rap. I think that was his last album. That did 4.8. That was terrible.
So that was
53.
4,000 the first week. Did he have 30 songs and 30 features?
Let's see.
No.
I don't know. Don't tell me how many songs are on it.
I ain't even hear the last one, man. I think the last one I heard from him was 92.
Yeah, 92 did 25K first week. The documentary.
And that was the album No. It was Born to Rap was the album that he was in the news for the cover with all the pregnant women on it.
Yeah, that's the one he did 4.8 thousand. Like not a lot at all. Yeah. The last time he sold over 100K in the first week was Documentary 2 in 2015, but
it's not that long ago. I mean,
yeah, but it's a steady decline. It's a steady decline.
Steady decline.
Yeah.
I watched the Company Man do the breakdown. Said this nigga even bit the cover of the album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
The Company Man ripped him up, man. Company Man ripped him up. If you don't watch the Company Man videos, definitely go and watch it. But he ripped him up.
Yeah, isn't this a Kendrick album cover?
Nah, somebody else.
Some other West Coast rapper. He said, yeah. I mean, look, man, I don't know. They got so many rappers out here. But if you from the West Coast, you would think you would know the West Coast.
Yeah. So, man, yeah, so that's all for the game. I think, man, he's trash. We don't need to spend for too long on him.
Trash.
I think anybody who likes him, they only listen to beats. They don't listen to rhymes. And I think if you just listen to beats, if you talk about, but it bangs in the car, then I don't think I think that's a lame. That's. I
don't know. Sometimes I want to listen to music that just bang in the car, though.
And that's true. And there's plenty of other rappers who rap on good beats and and have skills exactly, and don't just name drop. This dude, I mean, games, rhyme schemes, none of it is impressive. Nothing he does is impressive.
Trash.
I agree, but then again, I don't agree because I listen to some trash rappers, but it bang in the car.
So what trash? Who are your favorite trash rappers?
You know what I'm saying? Give me a little 4-2 Doug, ESTG. That album bangs in the car, fire.
Okay, but is the rapper do something that is interesting in some way that adds to the music? Does he sing? Is melodic? Is melodies? Is it hooks? Or
actually?
Whatever?
4-2 Doug has a very annoying voice, but he be talking about killing his friends on the block. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I feel like I gotta go kill some people.
What is he? YNW Melly?
No, that's good.
I'm just joking. Not his friends. His his ops.
Yeah,
you got to catch the ops slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
one of his songs is "We Got Guns" too.
I don't want to talk about nobody that's gonna kill us. We can't hate on any of that. So
I love it.
Oh yeah, cool.
That was my go-to album for a long time on my road trip.
To each his own, man, and that's fine. I think it's fine to listen to music for the beats. I think that's fine, but we can't hype up these artists. You're not hyping up this rapper you're talking about like he's one of the greatest.
Oh no, never.
Like
I listen to it because it's ignorant and brainless. That's why I listen to it.
So I don't really agree with that.
Hell no.
but that's fine. If that's the reason why people listen to the game, then cool. Cool for you. All 1,000 of you game fans out there, cool for you guys. And as far as lists that'll make us go viral, guys. How about best
Top
rappers?
five trash rappers?
No. Top 5 rappers who used to be strippers. How about that?
Oh,
We got.
we got
Cardi B got to be
Eve
number
number
one.
Eve number
Oh,
one.
Eve number one. Okay, either Eve over Cardi. Okay, Eve.
Cardi over Eve, 100%.
No, indeed, man.
100%.
Yeah, I think Eve is definitely a better rapper,
What are
but
you
not.
talking about? Eve had way better songs. Man. First of all, Cardi had one album.
Yes, and she's not gonna rap again. She's not gonna rap again.
I mean, she
Hopefully
might
not.
rap,
She
but
got to.
probably not. Look,
But,
I love
hold on.
Cardi on Love and Hip Hop. Love Cardi on Love and Hip Hop.
Cardi is fine.
What a okay.
You
First of all,
being
Eve is good
blinded by the looks.
she definitely was earlier, or was and she
I
actually
know.
raps. She actually raps with legends. Didn't sound like trash.
Okay.
She was on
I
the Rough
agree.
Riders.
Yeah.
I feel you. But
She
if
got a
I had to
gang of
watch them
songs.
strip,
It,
if I'm
so she
picking
had
the
the
stripper
she had
part,
We
Seriously?
talking about rappers. See, look at you. You just,
yeah, we said top 5 rappers that were strippers, not top 5
okay.
rappers we want to strip.
yeah. You
Okay,
got it
okay.
confused.
Go
You got
ahead.
the list confused, man.
All right.
So yeah, Eve number 1. So Cardi number 2.
I'm
Cardi
with that.
got to be number 2 then.
I don't have no more. That's it.
Uh,
Game is number 100.
yeah. Game don't even make the list. So
Oh. What about that chick on P Valley?
I don't know. I don't watch P Valley. I don't watch.
I only
P-Valley.
watched
Don't
like
be
2
valid,
episodes of this.
The chick on P Valley over Game.
All right, I'm
P Valley is wild. That show is wild.
I don't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm on season 2, man. I ain't finished it yet though. That shit just ended. I gotta watch it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Man, no, that shit's great.
Into it in P Valley.
Got a little murder on there. That shit is hilarious.
That's funny.
Man. Little murder.